anti-Naxal operation in the last 3 years. It was a fierce joint operation where a team of the Border Security Force and the District Reserve Guard gunned down 29 Naxals, including a senior commander. This was in Chhattisgarh's Kanker district. Parts of Chhattisgarh go to the polls this Friday. A large cache of weapons, including AK-47 rifles and light machine guns, have also been recovered. Take a look at our top story on India First.
Biggest encounter in Chhattisgarh. 29 Maoists, including one of their top leaders, Shankar Rao, gunned down in a joint operation by the BSF and the District Reserve Guard in Chhattisgarh Kanker district on Tuesday.
Apart from being the biggest anti-Naxal operation in the history of Chhattisgarh, the security forces have managed to script history in terms of recovery. The cache of arms and ammunition that have been recovered is certainly unprecedented. AK-47s in SAS 303, self-loading rifles and 9mm service pistols, along with carbine and several IED devices have been recovered from this spot.
ये वेपन सभी पुलिस और सुरक्षा बलों को से ही लूटा गया है पहले, और जैसे ऑटोमेटिक वेपन से इसमें आइडेंटिफिकेशन नंबर्स भी रहते हैं, तो इसमें पता चल जाएगा कि कहां से ये हथियार लूटा गया है.
Both BJP and Congress hailed the success of the security forces.
कल छत्तीसगढ़ में सुरक्षा बलों को बड़ी सफलता प्राप्त हुई है. छत्तीसगढ़ पुलिस का भी सहयोग जितना इच्छनीय है उससे ज्यादा ही मिल रहा है. मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि कॉम्बिनेशन आगे भी चालू रहेगा और बहुत कम समय के अंदर मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में हम देश से नक्सलवाद को उखाड़ फेंकेंगे.
Former Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel, however, was caught in a controversy as he had earlier in the election campaign pointed to alleged fake encounters by security forces.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी शासनकाल में फर्जी एनकाउंटर होता रहा, गिरफ्तारियां हुई है. अभी फिर से 4 महीने में वो फर्जी एनकाउंटर में भी वृद्धि हुई है और फर्जी गिरफ्तारियां भी नक्सली बता के आदिवासियों को बंद करने की लगातार जानकारी आ रही है.
कोई कैसे कह सकता है कि फर्जी मुद्दे, ये कोई कैसे कह सकता है? मतलब कहने वाले को एक बार सोचना तो चाहिए. जवानों ने अपने जान की बाजी लगाकर जिस काम को किया है, आप उनका अपमान करेंगे, ये दुर्भाग्यजनक है.
Maoism has haunted Chhattisgarh for years. In 2013, the entire state leadership of the Congress was killed in an attack that left 27 dead. Since then, the centre and the state government have cracked down on red terror with an iron hand. With Sumi Keval Patel in Chhattisgarh, Bureau Report, India Today.
And one of the persons who led this operation and provided a large part of the intelligence was Alok Kumar Singh. He's the DIG Intelligence of the Border Security Force, the chief agency that was involved along with the District Reserve Guard in this particular operation. Mr. Singh, thank you very much for speaking to us on India First. Start by telling us, Mr. Singh, how the operation actually started. What intelligence had come in? 29 is a large number of Naxals to gun down, making it one of the largest operations so far.
Actually, it is one of the very finest operation of BSF intelligence base, further corroborated by the police intelligence. And we were quite confirm about the intelligence, and it is continuously getting corroborated. So, the another biggest thing was that we were for such kind of operation since long. The Pratapur area committee, which was now completely eliminated, almost the majority of the members are killed in this particular operation, was the main target. And so many strategies and actions were planned since last 2-3 months. And all these practices, all these strategy resulted in the ultimate success.
Sir, what impact would this have on Naxal groups operating in the Kanker area? Are there more groups right now there?
You are correct. This group was mainly a Pratapur area committee group, though in this particular killing, the divisional committee members and the members who were earlier the central committee member, now demoted and presently working as a divisional committee, they were also killed. So it is a very, very big jolt to the Naxal. Because in Kanker, on the western part of the Kanker, the Pratappur area committee was actively involved in various ransom, looting.
Yes.
So it is a big relief to all of them. And as you know, the basic strategy was that they were trying to regroup with the other group acting in the northern region. So it will end that strategy of Naxal also. So it is not only eliminating of Pratappur area committee, but their efforts to regain would also go down.
Usually, Mr. Singh, usually when, a big encounter of this kind happens, the Naxal groups in that area, try to hurry up a retaliatory strike, just to, make a point and show their cadres that they're capable of striking back. What is the risk of that happening right now, a retaliatory strike?
You see, based on the direction of the central government and Home Ministry, a very illustrious guideline we have got. So after that guideline, the entire administration, as per the police system of Chhattisgarh, is working against the Naxalism. And it is not only Kanker specific. You see, the police and CRPF and other agencies are working very good in Bijapur, Sukma, and Datewada. And similarly, the ITBP and we are doing good job in the Narayanpur. The Kanker BSF is, you have seen, this is one of the biggest achievement after so many live encounters in which we have apprehended Faguni and Baldev and such kind of people. So the entire ecosystem of Naxalism is collapsed. We have penetrated deep in their support system. So it is not very easy for them to give challenge because in the Datewada, Bastar and the southern part of the Chhattisgarh, they are already facing a lot of challenges from police organization. And so they are quite confused and their survival is the biggest challenge. And you can see they are now confining and concentrating their movements. So all these things are quite favorable and quite encouraging to the police and administration who are working against the, and it is quite another very new thing which is very specifically coming up. All the villagers in the very remote area, they started challenging the decision of, the dictatorship of Naxals. All kind of strong decision taken by the Naxalism are strongly being flouted by the villagers. So all these things are quite favorable and very encouraging. And in these scenarios, we are also prepared. We have drawn new strategies for the intelligence collection to corroborate it. And so many things are on. So in these environment, I think it would be very difficult for any Maoism to, take something as a revenge.
I understand. Mr. Singh, however, with elections, there comes a special amount of pressure on agencies like the BSF and the DRG. Election commission officials will be in the hinterland in some of these areas where there will be voting booths as well. How much additional pressure is there on your men at this time, because of the process of elections, sir?
We take more as a responsibility rather than the pressure. And it is not the first time we are doing such kind of election duties. We have seen during assembly election, it was quite challenging. But all the police force and CPMF, put their best and we gone all out to make it 100% success. So this time also we are quite confident and assured, and so many strategies are being drawn, and administration and police are neck to neck. for ensuring completely a peaceful Lok Sabha election also.
I have a slightly sensitive question, sir, because I know that, these things are not discussed too much, but I still want to ask about the technology that, the Naxal groups are using these days. We've seen them getting access to, pretty decent weapons, AK-47s, light machine guns, etc. Are they also using drones, etc.? We know the BSF, etc. are using drones. What about the Naxals? Do they have access to better technology these days?
You see, it would not be advisable to discuss all these strategies.
Yeah.
But I can assure your viewers that we are having all the close watch, and it is not very easy for them to, it is quite challenging, and it is not very easy for them to integrate themselves or to develop a synergy with the new technology. Because we are also appreciating the things and preparing in advance for so many challenges. So we are quite advanced in that, and I'm sure there will not be any problem.
Last question, Mr. Singh, is that, zooming out from Kanker and this particular operation, citizens across the country who get these periodic reminders of the Naxal issue owing to either, unfortunate incidents or, or encounters of this kind, they would like to know, and I ask on their behalf, how much progress really is being made on the ground to end the Naxal menace and the Naxal issue. Ultimately, I guess it's going to have to be a larger political decision, but on the ground, is progress really being made?
The planning of the central government I will speak only about the micromanagement.
Yeah.
And which is directly affecting the remote population, because that is a major area of concern. So the central government latest policy is Niyad Nelna, and that policy says and directs the administration to ensure the 100% availability of basic amenities, and all the government scheme to the direct beneficiaries have to be implemented, and BSF and all CPMF are associated for this particular job, and we are giving the feedback.
Yes.
So the kind of response which we are receiving from the villagers, the area which is completely cut off, the kind of all the developmental schemes are about to reach, and the way things are being sorted out. So it is very encouraging, and it is a very short time, but things are very encouraging, and that, you see, for survival of Naxalism, the support of locals are very, very essential.
Yes.
And if you attack and try to disintegrate the main population from the Maoism, so it is a real big success, and we are working on that.
Yes.
And I think the present efforts of the government as well as the administration is quite supportive to the police working on the ground to work in the best possible manner.
Alok Kumar Singh, DIG Intelligence of the BSF. Thank you very much, sir, for speaking to India Today and taking our questions. We will continue to track all big security challenges and news reports in the country. Well, shifting focus now to images that have shocked people across the world. Intense rainfall, flooded streets, inundated airports across Dubai and the wider United Arab Emirates have truly fascinated and horrified people everywhere in the world. Heavy rain overtook parts of the UAE on Tuesday, flooding streets and stalling traffic literally everywhere in Dubai. Authorities have issued a public safety advisory alerting residents of adverse weather conditions and advising them to stay home. Take a look at this report capturing the worst of the flooding.
Dubai, known for its arid climate, found itself battling an unprecedented challenge as torrential rains wreaked havoc in the city and the wider UAE. What began as a drizzle quickly escalated into chaos, leaving residents off guard with streets resembling rivers. Images on social media show cars submerged, with commuters wading through knee-deep water in a bid to reach their destinations. Shopping malls, usually bustling with activity, were not spared from the deluge. At the Dubai International Airport, the situation was no less dire, with numerous flights delayed or cancelled, leaving several passengers stranded.
We are uncertain about what's in the near future, whether we will be able to go home, whether we will be able to provide, have some rest. I don't know. People are just lying around in the airport. There is not enough seats and chairs to, let them sit even. They are sitting on the floors.
As the city grapples with the aftermath of the deluge, authorities have urged residents to exercise caution and stay indoors. Bureau Report, India Today.
And finally, the sun, science and spirituality came together for the original Suryavanshi Lord Ram himself in Ayodhya Dham today. On the occasion of Ram Navami, a single sunbeam to celebrate the birthday of the beloved deity. Take a look. A moment Ram Bhakts waited for with bated breath. Mesmerizing images of the sun applying a tilak on Ram Lala's forehead. At 12:01 p.m. on Wednesday, the sun's rays graced the deity's forehead in Ayodhya's Ram Mandir for more than 2 minutes. The Surya tilak was 58 millimeters in diameter. The event was projected on large LED screens placed in nearly 100 places across the temple town. Priests at the Ram Mandir performed the Divya Abhisheka to commemorate Ram Navami. On the auspicious day, Ram Lala was bathed in Panchamrit and then dressed in yellow clothes. 56 different offerings were made to Ram.
प्रभु राम को सूर्य तिलक हो रहा है, तब हमारे मोबाइल फोन से भी प्रभु राम को हम प्रणाम कर रहे हैं.
Prime Minister Modi, who was addressing a rally in Nalbari in Assam, chanted Jai Shri Ram during the auspicious time of the Surya Tilak.
मेरे साथ बोलिए, जय श्री राम, जय श्री राम, जय जय श्री राम.
Prime Minister Modi later witnessed the Surya Tilak on his tab while on election campaign. He also offered his pranams to Ram Lala. Devotees thronged the temple town in thousands to witness the visual spectacle. The Ram Janmabhoomi for the second time witnessing a grand celebration after the magnificent Pran Pratishtha in January.
आज पहली बार इतने वर्षों के बाद में ऐसा देखने को प्रतीत हुआ है, जिसके लिए हम अपने जीवन काल से जब से हम पैदा हुए उसके बाद में होश संभाला तब से आज तक तरस रहे थे. रामलला हमको पहली बार, हम 10 साल से आ रहे हैं पिछले युद्ध लगातार, पहली बार हमको ऐसा माहौल देखने को मिला.
बहुत सुंदर, यहाँ बहुत सुंदर, अकल्पनीय, जैसा हमने कभी सोचा भी नहीं था. उससे बहुत अच्छा मैनेजमेंट था, सब कुछ था.
1400 किलोमीटर का ड्राइव करके आया हूँ और मैंने नहीं सोचा था कि इतना आसानी से दर्शन होगा, लेकिन अयोध्या तो अयोध्या, पूरा उत्तर प्रदेश का कायाकल्प हो गया है.
With Kumar, Abhishek and Sanjay Sharma in Ayodhya, Uttar Pradesh. Bureau Report, India Today. The news never stops here on India Today. Elections Unlocked with Rajdeep comes up next.
स्टील से बनाया बनाया होता तो रईस यहाँ से नहीं आ पाता। रुंगटा स्टील का यही कमाल, एक बार लगे चले सालों साल। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार, एकदम सॉलिड।
India cools down in 10 seconds with Hexa Inverter, heavy duty air conditioner. Higher, more creation, more possibilities.
तेरा गेम रिकॉर्ड कोई तोड़ ही नहीं पाता।
एक बार में तोड़ दूंगा।
So smooth यार।
Time up. Get your own Moto G64 5G. Unleash the beast. अगर रुंगटा स्टील से बनाया होता तो रईस यहाँ से नहीं आ पाता। रुंगटा स्टील का यही कमाल, एक बार लगे चले सालों साल। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार,